Hey guys, it's Cynical Who here and welcome back to another video, and it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I'm back with another collection update. And as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff here. If I move that out of the way, I've got a lot of CDs and things to get through, so I'm not going to ramble on too much. I'm just going to get straight into it because I'm feeling this is going to be quite a long one. Obviously, it's going to be the last one for quite a while, was Big Finish have stopped delivering due to obvious reasons, and I'm not going to be buying as much things because, I mean, Big Finish may be essential to a Doctor Who fan, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. But these are sort of collected over the past few months. I've had a massive sort of load building up of things that have been delivered. They took a while to be delivered actually, so these are from months ago, as you'll see in a minute. So yeah, let's just get straight into things. The first thing I want to actually show you is this, the 13th Doctor purple new figure variant. Now, if you watched my live stream, you would have seen me unbox this because I did it in the break. It's like halfway through the Journey's End live stream. If you do want to go and see that, it's not that interesting, but yeah, not really much to say about this figure. Really nice design. Really like the colours. Apart from the fact her leg is sort of bent, so if it's straight, she won't stand up properly. So you have to have it sort of at an angle. Just a really nice figure, and it looks really nice on the shelf. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this, and let's just move on to the DVDs, because that's what you're here for. Well, I say DVDs, I've only actually got one DVD, and it is Frontios. Now, it's been a very, very long time since I bought any Doctor Who DVDs, apart from the Faceless ones. I think when I bought the Faceless ones, that was the first DVD I bought in a year, so it's coming along slowly, but my collection is almost finished. Hence why I don't really want to buy him anymore, because then when it's over, I'm sort of going to be like, oh, well, that. But yeah, Frontios is one I've been meaning to get for over a year, and finally got it, and for the price of $6.99, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to waffle on too long, I'm just going to get right into this. But yeah, I chose Frontios because it's a really underrated story. I'd seen it a few years ago, and I didn't really remember it very well. I just remember it gets really sort of overlooked. So, oh, sorry, just hit my mic. About a year ago, I gave it another watch, and it's not the best, I will admit. There's a couple of bits in it that are sort of, you know, I can see why people would overlook it. But it's a nice idea, and it's very dark, and there's a lot of... It's very season 21, and I think if you're a fan of the Fifth Doctor, you've got to at least check this one out once, because it's good. It's, again, dark. It's some good storytelling. It's by Christopher H. Bidmead, so what's not to love? But yeah, this isn't a showcase video, so I won't go on too much about the DVD itself. But yeah, there we go, Frontios. Lovely cover. I actually remember making an artwork for Frontios about a year ago, but it wasn't great, so I might need to go back and revisit that at some point, and I'll flip the cover over in a minute, but I'll do it off camera. But yeah, DVD collection is still very much on the way. I'm planning to film that very soon, so stay tuned for that, because I know a lot of people have been asking for that, so just hold on. And to show you how long ago this was, this is when Big Finish was still doing their sort of Doctor releases, so I picked up these two, The Company of Friends, if that will... yeah, there we go. The Company of Friends and An Earthly Child. I'll open up Company of Friends first. Now, I've listened to this one, actually. I did actually get a chance to listen to this one, and if you didn't know, it's sort of 4 separate stories in one. I think they're around half an hour long each, and they're with 4 companions the Doctor you sort of never hear on Big Finish. Sort of. It's hard to explain. For example, we've got a story with the 8th Doctor and Bernie Summerfield, who is in Big Finish, and the Virgin New Adventures, where she originated from. You've got Fitz, who is from the books, I think. You've got Izzy from the comics. Everyone loves Izzy, because I'm a massive fan of the comics. And you've got Mary Shelley, which I'll show you a bit more of in a minute, which is a bit of a hint as to what's next. But yeah, nice CD. Oh, lovely illustration there. Oh, I remember when they used to do these. That is amazing. Yeah, it is Fitz Kreiner. Yeah, good stories. I really enjoyed them. I think my favourite was probably Mary's story, actually. I think Benny's story was a bit naff. So I think Izzy's was alright, and Fitz's one, God, I can't even remember Fitz's one. It was something to do with like an advert. It was alright, and it's a good list. It's fun, and if you can find it for a cheap price, I'd recommend Company of Friends, and it's got a nice cover. And the next one we have is a bonus release, and it is An Earthly Child, obviously, a playing off of the fact the first episode was called An Unearthly Child, and this one is about Susan and her grandson, which was later revisited in the Eighth Doctor Adventures Season 4, which I'm still yet to listen to, but I guess this is sort of setting it up, I suppose. Yeah, here we are, Unearthly Child. Looking forward to listening to this one. I think it's just a 1 hour individual story. Not sure what it's about. I doubt it features Daleks at all or anything. I think it's just going to be a bit of... I hate to say this, but I think it's just going to be a bit of filler. I look forward to listening to it though, and it's a nice addition to the collection, nice cover. So yeah, I'll make sure to keep you updated because I'm planning to do some more Big Finish reviews soon and whatnot. Stay tuned for that. And again, showing you how long ago this was, when The Haunting of Villa Diodati came out, and they had a sale on the Mary Shelley place. Now, obviously, I'd already bought The Company of Friends, and what left for me to buy was, I don't know whether these are in the right order. No, they're not. It was Silver Turk. God, what's next? The Witch from the Well and The Army of Death. Now, I'd heard amazing things about Silver Turk, and that's sort of the infamous Cyberman one, which was supposedly ripped off. I know I kept on mentioning that it was supposedly ripped off of Villa Diodati, but I don't know. Well, I'll have to wait and see. And The Witch from the Well and The Army of Death. These are just sort of your standard story. I'm looking forward to listening to them. I won't open them on camera now because, frankly, it's just too much work. I'm sure you're probably here for me to talk about the episodes themselves rather than just unwrap. I'll do the unwrapping afterwards. Because frankly, I'm not sure whether you really want to see that. But now, this was so long ago, I can't actually remember which order I bought these in. So I'm just gonna, I'll tell you, I'll just throw these two in because I don't know where they came in the ordering process. This is Brotherhood of the Daleks and City of Spires, 2 Sixth Doctor stuff, because I'm meaning to catch up on Sixth Doctor Big Finish. Brotherhood of the Daleks is Sixth Doctor and Charlie. I really need to hear Sixth Doctor and Charlie, because I've heard all the stuff with Charlie and the Eighth Doctor. Oh no, it's cracked. But yeah, I've heard all of the stuff with Charlie and the Eighth Doctor. I'm just really... I don't know whether she'll work as well with 6. I'll have to find out, because I've heard good things. Yeah, Brotherhood of the Daleks, I honestly don't know anything about it. I've never heard anyone talk about it. It just looks like a sort of your average Dalek story. I mean, I'm hoping it's more than your average Dalek story. I'll have a listen. I don't really know what it's about. But yeah, again, nice addition to the collection. And yeah, Brotherhood of the Daleks. And another odd companion combination is the Sixth Doctor and Jamie in City of Spires. Now, I've always loved the Sixth Doctor and Jamie in The Two Doctors. I think that was my favourite Doctor Who story for a long time. I just need to rewatch it. It's not bad. It's sort of gone down in my rankings just because it's been 3-4 years since I've watched it. So yeah, I ought to stick that on soon and sort of revise my thoughts on it. But for the moment, City of Spires, intrigued to hear it. I've heard good things about it. And yeah, excited to hear the pairing back together. Haven't heard any of Fraser Hines on Big Finish, so this should be interesting to hear. But yeah, it's got the lovely reversible cover because this is when they started doing those. That won't open. I'm too scared to break it. But yeah, City of Spires. Again, I can't remember which came next, so I'm just gonna put this one forward. Hour of the Cybermen. Now this is probably the most recent Big Finish I actually own from the main range. This is, as you can see, it's the updated one, and I actually bought this one just because I thought the cover looked so nice. I think it's Lee Johnson who did the cover on this. But yeah, excited to hear what this one's about. I think it's a 1986. Is it 86? I think it's 1986 Earthbound unit story with the Sixth Doctor, and unit in the Sixth Doctor are something I think every Doctor Who fan's dreamed of, and the closest we got was Dimensions in Time, but I mean, we don't talk about that. But yeah, I think it's about some sort of shortage of water in London. I'm just going into these stories like blind. But I've been listening to a lot of Big Finish recently because they've also been having sales and giving out free things from like the early 1 to 50 main range, which I've picked up a lot of stuff like Necromantia. I really enjoyed Red Dawn. I'm still yet to listen to Doctor Who and the Pirates, but that will be interesting. Yeah, sorry, I just can't open this now. I can't find the seal, and frankly, my camera battery will die very soon. So, Hour of the Cybermen. I'll open that afterwards. The next one is a very, very long awaited release, because I bought this months ago and it took a very, very long time to arrive. And it is Casualties of War, the War Doctor box set with Louise Jameson. This is number 4, because I've got now with the addition of this, I have the entire set of all the War Doctor stuff still yet to listen to. In fact, they were giving away the first episode free the other day, so yeah, interested to get my teeth into any of the War Doctor stuff, because I've heard great things about it. In fact, I actually started listening to the first box set, but I don't know, I never found the time to carry on with it. So in this box set comes with Pretty Lies, Lady of Obsidian, and the Enigma Dimension. All very technical, interesting stories and covers. Yeah, these look really interesting, but great to hear John Hurt actually playing the Doctor and Louise Jameson back as Leela, who again I don't think I've actually heard Leela. No, I haven't, because I still need to listen to Light at the End, but hopefully lockdown is proving for a lot more time for me to listen to this stuff. The next CD up is a very strange one, and it's Real Time. The original, I don't even know what year this was, the old 6-part webcast animation. Yeah, I think this is just the audio release. I don't even know whether you can buy the actual thing itself of the webcast. I don't think you can watch that anywhere unless like it's somewhere online, which I highly doubt. But yeah, this also contains the 6th Doctor and Evelyn, who I've got a lot more of now, but I've still not heard Evelyn on any audio, in fact, and I'm really intrigued to hear Evelyn, because it's a nice, interesting companion dynamic to have sort of an older companion. And this also actually features Yi Ji-so playing, I don't know what the character's name is, but who played Lee in the TV movie, who is a vastly underrated companion in my opinion. Oh, this is lovely. This is in like the original. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. And the discs are like the original 1 to 50 stuff. That is awesome. I really love that. I'm really looking forward to listening to this actually. But yeah, that's Real Time. And I think it's always been on sale for like 99p on the Big Finish website, so I'd recommend picking that up. And now we move on to the last 2 items. Bought these again quite a while ago, and they are 2 Torchwood audios actually, and those are Sync and Moving Target, both featuring Susie Costello from the original Torchwood, who is again vastly underrated. I've mentioned this in my other videos before, that she was only in 2 stories and she was amazing in both of them, so I was just really wanting to actually hear more of Indira Varma, because she's an amazing actress and Susie is an amazing character. So I'll start off by unwrapping Moving Target, which I haven't listened to yet, but sounds interesting. Don't fully know what it's about. It's something about Susie being the last person in the world, so that sounds interesting. Just open this up. I don't actually know what these Torchwood audios look like inside, because I think Torchwood's a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to audios, because when I found out that they're all sort of individual, mainly single-handers, and they're not all the Torchwood team together for some whatever reason. I mean, there are a few box sets like Aliens Among Us and stuff which I need to listen to, but yeah, I was a bit let down when I found out that they're not full cast audios. But yeah, lovely design and everything there. And also the next one, which is Sync, which is actually a Slitheen story with Margaret the Slitheen and Susie. It's basically like a Margaret the Slitheen and Susie just trapped together for an hour, just sort of a 2-hander with Annette Badland and Indira Varma. Again, an amazing story, loads of fun. I'd highly recommend this one, because I actually had a chance to listen to this one and it's really funny. But again, thanks for sticking with me throughout this entire video. Sorry it's been a bit long-winded, and sorry I didn't open up all of the releases. It's just got a bit too much of a hassle in the end. But hopefully you enjoyed me sort of taking you through all this. As for future content, I've got a big video planned. I'm planning to record that maybe later today. I've been working very hard on it, and hopefully it gets a nice reception, although most likely not considering the topic. And I've also got a few more reviews and things coming soon. Artwork, and apologies for not doing the Series 1 commentary on Thursday. I had it ready to upload, but I fucking forgot, which is just typical. But yeah, I won't be live streaming the Dalek Watch Through because I already recorded the commentary, so it's just a bit of a faff. But make sure to tune into that. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'd also like to divert you to Time and the Whovians United YouTube channel. An amazing channel, good friends of mine, and I also was on their channel recently for the series, Season 2 review rather, Classic Season 2. So yeah, there'll probably be like an iCard up there or something, or in the description. Make sure to go and watch my video and support their channel. Get them to 900 because they're on the way. But yeah, thank you so much guys for tuning into this. This has been Cynical Who. This has been an immense amount of Big Finish, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.